Jewish terrorism and the modern Middle East. Tactical operations and strategic impact. Based on David A. Charter's analysis and UK Parliament Archive. British Mandate of Palestine, 1920 to 1948. Competing nationalisms, Zionist versus Arab. Jewish terrorism had dual significance. Tactical, undermined British control. Strategic, accelerated British withdrawal and set the stage for Israeli statehood. Key armed groups: the Haganah, mainstream defense force, selective violence; the Irgun, or Etzel, revisionist, offensive sabotage; the Lehi, or Stern Gang, radical, frequent assassinations; the tactical objectives: disrupt British logistics and communications, force costly overdeployment, demonstrate Jewish capability and resolve, gain global attention, propaganda value. Core methods: sabotage of railways, bridges, and ports, bombings of administrative targets, assassinations of key officials, coordinated, simultaneous strikes, intelligence and clandestine arms smuggling. Night of the Trains, November 1, 1945. Nationwide sabotage of railway lines. Attacks on British guard boats in Haifa and Jaffa. Disrupted transport and highlighted reach of the insurgency. King David Hotel bombing, July 22, 1946. British administrative headquarters in Jerusalem. Irgun planted explosives in the basement. Warnings disputed. 91 killed. Symbolic blow to British authority. Assassination campaign, Lehi. About 40+ targeted killings of British officials and collaborators. Example, Lord Moyne in Cairo, 1944. Aim to intimidate and demoralize British leadership. Guerrilla and diversionary tactics. Hit-and-run raids, night attacks, decoys to split British forces. Emphasis on small, mobile cells. Tactical effectiveness. Stretched British security resources. Forced defensive posture. Psychological impact exceeded material damage. In Britain, the House of Commons debate held on 31 January 1947, with the focus being Britain's struggle to maintain order in Palestine and the strong warning delivered by Mr. Oliver Stanley, member for Bristol West. In the final years of the British Mandate, violence was escalating between Jewish underground groups and the authorities. For a year and a half, the government had announced no clear plan for Palestine's future, and that policy vacuum, Stanley argued, allowed tensions to spiral. Mr. Stanley opened by stressing that indecision was Britain's greatest weakness. Without a definite political course, he said both Arab and Jewish communities doubted British resolve, undermining security forces on the ground. He cited the December 1946 flogging case. A Jewish youth was caned for assaulting police. Within days, the Irgun kidnapped and flogged a British officer and 3 NCOs in retaliation. The government quickly remitted a second caning sentence and changed the regulations, moves that Stanley believed signaled weakness. Next came the trial of Dov Gruner, sentenced to death for attacking a police post. Before the execution could proceed, militants kidnapped Major Collins and Judge Wyndham, threatening retaliation. The death sentence was stayed for a Privy Council appeal. Again, to Stanley, another apparent concession. This debate captures Britain's fading grip on Palestine. Within a year, the mandate would end and the State of Israel would emerge. Stanley's words reflect the twilight of British control in the region. Legacy and lessons. Demonstrated how small militant groups can shape geopolitics. Precedent for later regional insurgencies. Continuing moral and historical debate.